The NASCAR world is preparing for one final emotional farewell after funeral arrangements for Kyle Busch were officially announced following the shocking tragedy that left fans, teams, and drivers across motorsports devastated. But while supporters continue mourning one of NASCAR's greatest modern competitors, another emotional moment recently captured major attention throughout the racing community. Legendary crew chief and broadcaster Larry McReynolds opening up emotionally about Kyle Busch's legacy and the personal bond they shared over the years. For many NASCAR fans, hearing Larry McReynolds reflect on Busch's life made the heartbreaking reality feel even heavier. Known throughout the racing world for his experience, honesty, and emotional understanding of the sport, McReynolds reportedly spoke with visible emotion while discussing the enormous impact Kyle Busch carried throughout NASCAR history. According to reports connected to the funeral announcement, the memorial service honoring Busch is expected to take place in North Carolina near the heart of the NASCAR community, where he spent much of his legendary career. Family members, fellow drivers, crew chiefs, team owners, broadcasters, and longtime supporters are all expected to attend the emotional farewell. Organizers reportedly want the service to reflect both Busch's fierce racing legacy and the personal side of his life many fans rarely saw publicly. His role as a husband, father, mentor, and loyal friend away from the racetrack. Large tribute displays, championship memorabilia, emotional family photographs, and career highlight videos are expected to become central parts of the service honoring the two-time Cup Series champion. Meanwhile, NASCAR communities across the country continue struggling to process how suddenly everything changed. According to reports, Busch had reportedly been privately battling severe respiratory illness symptoms before complications from pneumonia eventually developed into life-threatening sepsis. What especially shocked fans and fellow drivers was that Busch continued racing publicly during portions of his illness. Only days before his hospitalization, he was still competing, celebrating victories, and interacting with supporters at race weekends. Few people realized how serious the situation had become privately. That suddenness became one of the emotional themes discussed by Larry McReynolds while reflecting on Busch's legacy. According to viewers and supporters following the emotional interview segments, McReynolds reportedly described Busch as one of the fiercest and most naturally gifted racers he had ever witnessed throughout decades inside NASCAR. One especially emotional moment reportedly came when McReynolds reflected on how Busch constantly pushed the sport forward through intensity, competitiveness, and fearless racing. He explained that regardless of opinions, nobody could ever question Busch's passion for motorsports. Several supporters online reacted strongly to the tribute. One fan wrote, "You can hear the respect in Larry's voice." Another commented, "When veterans like Larry McReynolds get emotional, you realize how huge this loss is for NASCAR." Similar reactions quickly spread across social media after the emotional reflections aired publicly. For longtime NASCAR fans, the connection between Busch and respected veterans like McReynolds represents something much deeper than racing statistics or championship numbers. Over the years, Kyle Busch became part of the emotional identity of modern NASCAR itself. Whether supporters loved him or rooted against him every weekend, Busch always commanded attention. His aggressive style, emotional personality, and relentless desire to win helped create unforgettable moments throughout more than 2 decades in the sport. McReynolds reportedly also reflected on that side of Busch's personality during his emotional tribute. According to viewers, he described Busch as someone who never pretended to be anything other than authentic, a driver whose emotions, frustrations, victories, and passion always felt real to fans watching. Several supporters online praised McReynolds for acknowledging how difficult it will be for NASCAR to replace someone with Busch's unique presence. Many fans admitted the garage area already feels emotionally different without him there. Outside the funeral preparations themselves, memorial tributes honoring Busch continue appearing across race tracks and NASCAR communities nationwide. Flowers, die-cast cars, checkered flags, racing gloves, and handwritten messages now surround multiple tribute displays connected to the NASCAR legend.